Rudeus Greyrat's past life was a 34-year-old neat no education, no job, no training otaku. He had a close classmate who often came to his house to deliver homework, but he angrily chased him away one time when he accidentally said something that touched his pride. He continued to live alone in his room with his computer, away from society, and depend on his family for nearly 20 years. However, his days of living a miserable life also came to an end. When he was 34 years old, his parents suddenly passed away. He refused to attend their funeral, and at the same time dismissed the last bit of mercy from his siblings. He even casually did something immoral that day. Unable to bear it anymore, they immediately beat him and kicked him out of the house. With no place to live, no money in his pocket, and injuries all over his body, he wandered aimlessly in the cold rain. Feeling that his life was at a dead end, he walked and pondered the reasons that led to the present, until he came across three students arguing on the side of the road. When he saw an out-of-control truck coming towards them, he used all his strength to push them away, but in the end, he was the one who had to take over. When he woke up, he was reincarnated into the world of swords and magic with his memories intact. Realizing that he was given a second chance at life, he vowed that this time he would live his life to the fullest so as not to have any regrets. Rudeus can speak multiple languages: magic god language, beast god language, fighting god, human language by the time he was 9, which he learned when he tutored Iris. He wanted to learn heaven god and sea god languages but could not find any learning material. He named his right and left leg Tyndalos and Baskerville. He also named his right arm Hulk and his left arm Hercules. Currently, Rudeus is both founder and sole member of the religion he created, which has 3 goddesses. Rudeus founded a fan club for his sister Norn. He was eventually kicked out 3 days later due to him taking a bath together with her. All of Rudeus' wives seem to get pregnant right before he goes on a journey somewhere. He has a tendency to always overestimate his opponent. Incidentally, although he is emperor ranked in water magic, he has mostly used earth magic in combat. After the incident where Hitogami attempted to have Roxy killed with an infected rat, rats are deemed top priority enemies in Rudeus' household. They must be killed on sight, corpses incinerated while wearing gloves and face masks, and have their ashes disposed of outside of the city. A Maiko from the future who had the ability to control time revived Rudeus into his current reincarnated body. He does not feel fear towards Orsted, and strangely, neither do his children. Rudeus was born with the Laplace factor. This means that his development as a fetus was influenced for him to become a potential vessel for the demon god Laplace to be reincarnated in, resulting in his abnormally large mana capacity. This is also why it was this body that he was reincarnated in, as it did not have a soul of its own and would have otherwise been stillborn. His hair also turned white due to mana strain, but his hair has a little bit of color left, so he was able to restore his hair color.